Welcome back to this week's A Deer Cottages vlog. This week we're talking about our latest guest experience and we're doing a few guest reviews, and it is the beginning of spring. Macy's barking at the chickens that are all following me around. They all want food. Look at them. But as it is the beginning of spring, it's all about growth and new beginnings. Look at them all. They're following me. I'm like the Pied Piper. Maybe I need to go feed them again. I think that's what I'll do. I might get them a bit more food. I'm a bit of a soft touch. They're not actually even really meant to be in here. My pottage garden. Look, they're following me all. Look, one's at my feet, another one's over there. Where are they all? They're all coming over. There you go, in you get. I'll go get another handful of food for them. In you go. In you go. Coming all running down here. Here they all come. Look at them. Henry the rooster. Okay, I'll go and get some food for them. You can see the cherry trees are out. I'm going to, in this vlog, take you down to the bath area and show you how I get that ready for when the guests come. And it's just so pretty, the spring. Very unpredictable though, the spring weather. Okay, it is springtime. As you can see, everything is coming out. That's in the bath area. I've had guests this last weekend, so I have my end of month kind of things to do, which I'm going to do my blog, and I'm going to do my YouTube vlog, and I also had the ironing to do from A Deer Cottage's sheets, and I'm going to be talking about in this vlog about life at A Deer Cottage and what involves. There's our trusty little tractor. Spring is all about love and loss, I reckon. New growth, endings, all that kind of thing. The ducks that we had a few weeks ago hit a storm and died 2 days later. I didn't find what happened out to them, but they never came back with a mum to be fed. We had a gorgeous black chicken with one baby. I think something happened to the one baby, and now I found another chicken that's had, and they're not, if they had their baby chicks in the chicken coop, it's got protection, but they choose to find all the odd places to have their nests. Well, I thought she had two yesterday, at least two yesterday. I think she's only got one this morning, but I'll show you where she is hidden up in. There she is, tucked up down there. So I put plenty of food out this morning, plenty, so hopefully she's got, there's definitely one chick, but I can't see any that aren't here anymore, so hopefully the other one's just scurrying around somewhere, and we might find her tomorrow with a few more, but there's plenty of food to keep her on the happy. Looks like there's only one little baby in there somewhere, just hiding in underneath there. You might see it pop out. Oops. There it is. Yay, we've got some more baby ducklings. Mama duck with her ducklings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Oh, she's a good mother. I'm loving this tree. I think it's called a strawberry something or other. First time it's flowered. But if you can also listen to the ducks happily eating and also the moorpork. Take a peek at our tranquil outdoor bath area. In prepping for our guests, I put the cushions out, I put candles out, and I put some personal little touches out. So I think it looks really pretty, especially with the flowering cherry tree at this time of year. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I'm going to do some marketing. I always do my blog at the end of the month. Well, sometimes I used to do it in the middle of the month, but I just seem to get a bit busy. So I'm doing my blog today. It's the 30th, so it's the end of the month. And I'm going to do my vlog as well. And as I mentioned, I've just fed the chickens and the ducks and the doves and the dog and the cat. Don't know if you can see this, but this is a waka, which is Maori for New Zealand fantail. These delightful birds. I can't zoom in on it, but if you can see it on that tree that hasn't quite burst into life yet. The waka, there it goes, is a very friendly little bird. They're beautiful. Anyway, they follow you around, and when you're walking you're kicking up all the little grubs and things, and they quite often will just be down by your feet. So part of the process of when a guest leaves is obviously the clean, and I always try to put the sheets and things out on the clothesline to get the sun and the breeze and that kind of thing. And I iron all the sheets, try to do the towels on a hot wash because they fluff them up a bit, and the dressing gowns, the homemade dressing gowns that I have in A Deer Cottage. I also, prior to and leaving, I also prep the outdoor bath area, put cushions out, and the lanterns beside the bath. This reading nook area down by the pond, which if you've been following my vlogs you can see that it's a work in progress, and we're going to have the official opening when I do a little community event in memory of a dear friend of ours who helped with the pond. Will also be an area that I'll have to come down and put the cushions out. We're going to put some lighting up along here at some stage. I'll have to put the cushions out, I'll have to bring them in and do all those sort of things. I really enjoy A Deer Cottage. How it came about was prior to COVID. I had my two eldest children had left home, and I, along with my husband, we converted their 2 bedrooms, which were always 2 bedrooms, but we put in a little kitchen and took out the stairway from the house and put in a little kitchen and gave A Deer Cottage its separate entrance. And it has its own little courtyard and its own little car parking spot at the top of the road. And we did this because it always helps to have a little bit of extra income but we still had the 2 younger children upstairs in the house, and then after COVID we rented that out, actually unfurnished, and then after COVID, and with my husband being in the Navy for a long time, I decided it'd give me something nice to do. So we set up A Deer Cottage as a bed and breakfast. I've absolutely loved it to date. It gives me a sense of purpose. I love meeting the guests. I love the hospitality side of things. And we're only small. We're only one 2-bedroom little self-contained cottage. I'm just showing you the section as we walk back to see if the chickens are out. And so the hospitality side of things, I've really enjoyed meeting people, advising them on things to do, places to go. And I love the little finer touches, the homemade soap, the signs that I've made, I do all my own marketing. I've got my own website. I'm not on Airbnb or anything like that, or booking.com. It's all done through me. And while I'll be the first to admit it's been challenging with the social media. It's a really big learning curve, and especially now that I haven't got any children at home to help me, because they're in the, I don't know what it is it Generation X, or I'm not sure, but they've been brought up with social media. I have not. We had the old ring phones and my grandparents had the party line, so that's how long ago it was. And our correspondence was writing a letter and putting a stamp on it and sending it, or even a telegram. But anyway, it has been challenging. Last week I did a 5-day online free course with Boostly. I think it's boostly.uk.com, and I find all these free online courses really helpful, especially when we're such a small fry kind of business, and they advertise sort of booking direct and things like that, and it just gives me so much satisfaction just plodding along. And the biggest thing, the best satisfaction that I've had is from my guest reviews. I'm so fortunate, and it must be the hard work, the little touches that I do, the bottle of wine, the fresh orange juice, the farm fresh eggs, the homemade soap, the chocolate on the pillow, all those little special touches, the flowers out of the garden in a vase. It makes a difference, and I'm getting repeat bookings, and I offer up a discount for a repeat booking. And but it's the reviews in the book. I have a little piece of paper, a list, I suppose, of saying things that I'm doing right, things I'm not doing so well, and I always take advice, and I always take it on board. I haven't had a lot of I haven't had very many negative reviews, if any, and I have had, at the very early days, we'd like a table here and outdoor chairs, we'd like a bedside lamp, and all those sort of things I've taken into account. One, we went as far as getting a mattress topper, so that to make the mattress even firmer for somebody. So and then we got a sunshade because they wanted a sunshade out. So we have gone that extra mile to make it a great, fun, pleasant stay. We've now got a shiatsu room, a massage room. We've got a local massage therapist that will come in and use our little shiatsu cottage. And so it's really satisfying, very fulfilling. But the Google reviews, of all my Google reviews, they're all 5 out of 5. I haven't had any less than a 5 out of 5. So for a small fry business, it is great. So let's sneak up and see if we have baby chickens out. With me talking just over here, maybe they're not out from underneath their mama, but we'll go and have a look. We'll sneak up. Oh no, Mama must have known that I was coming back. Well, I'm going to leave them be because I'll just have to see them when they're a bit older. So now I'm, so here are 3 of the eggs that I got this morning, which is always very satisfying. Most of them lay during the morning, so I should get a few more as the day goes on, but I just generally just collect them up in the morning. And so now I'm going to go in and grab my breakfast, get stuck into the ironing of the sheets and start my blog, and then work through doing my weekly vlog. So a full-on busy day, but one that I enjoy. So we look forward to sharing all of our adventures with you all. So thank you for coming on this journey with me. Okay, I'm just shutting up here, putting all the chicken containers back, because I just took some mash down for the baby chicks. But my garden is popping into life. Another cherry tree, some hollyhocks popping up there. And look at this, this is my weeping mulberry bush. By Christmas that will be full of weeping mulberries. I've got roses coming up. This is a pathway into a deer cottage. See how easily I get distracted? I should be going inside and doing these things, but there's always time for the garden. A couple of roses. That one there is Souvenir de la Mon Maison. That one my late mother had, which is beautiful. And because I like Souvenir de la Mon Maison, there's the front entrance gate. As much as I do, I have another one here. Oh my gosh, it's glorious. And the smell is magnificent. These South African leucospermums. We used to have Lucio, which was a beautiful one. That was when I was a kid. That was smelt. Oh, sorry, it didn't smell. You can hear Macy, she's out the bathroom window. That was a late one from my grandmother. Let's see. We'll see if we can go see Macy out the bathroom window. I've just fed her. Mysterious at the end. Lavender. Let's see. You can see if she's up the bathroom window. Oh no, she's gone now. There's a shiatsu room over there. Anyway, that's also a beautiful one. That's Leono V. I think it's Leono or Viano or something like that. That was another one that came from my late mum. I've got some clematis climbing up there. We're going to climb up there. Okay. Just have another look at that one again. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This one I've done up here is de la Mon Maison is a climbing one, so that's going to be spectacular. This one's a gorgeous apricot one, and look, it goes right up into the heavens, right up there. Look, it's as high as a silk tree. I keep cutting it back, but it just seems to be doing really well. So, and then I have shown you before, but my potatoes, my strawberries, my lettuce, my chilli, my bok choy, my daikon seeds. Oh, they look like some of them have been picked up. I'm going to have to sort out that bird netting again. Okay, inside we go. Had my yummy breakfast with my homemade cereal, which I stick into A Deer Cottage, which has got lots of chia seeds, nuts, raisins, goodies like that, ginger. Oh, I forgot to put ginger in it this morning. Normally I add ginger as extra, and I really love the extra little touch. Anyway, I'm now on to writing my blog. I hope you don't mind. I'm in my dressing gown because it is a grey day. We've had a super busy weekend. We've cleaned up after the guests and that sort of thing. And we also caught up with my youngest boy. I hadn't seen him since January because he's in the army. And I'm trying to talk, Macy. Macy wants to play. Look at her tail wagging. She's got all her toys down beside me. The iron's all ready to go. So I'm going to start on my blog. Play with Macy. Do my ironing. And then start my vlog. So anyway, the reason I'm in my dressing gown, I've got all those busy things to do today, and I just want to be comfortable. My PJs and my dressing gown wins today. Okay, the ironing for A Deer Cottage is nearly done and dusted. Last sheet. I'm just going to take you through and into A Deer Cottage, and you can have a look at the linen cupboard. Everything looks pretty good. Heaps of towels if you need extra towels, tea towels, all that sort of stuff. And so I'm quite proud of the way that linen cupboard looks. It looks way better than the house linen cupboard. This bed's been made up, and this bed has been made up as well. Lovely view out there. As I mentioned before, our departing guests left a lovely review. This lovely review that I received after our guests just left also left a lovely 5-star review on Google. If you wish to read the Google links or Google reviews, please find them at the bottom of the information of the vlog. Here we go. Dear Angela and Takani, our stay at A Deer Cottage has been most special. This place is truly enchanting, and you are the kindest and most generous hosts. The breakfasts were delicious, and we really appreciate the care you took to meet our dietary requirements. The bath, pool and spa were such fun. Thank you for making us feel at home, and we'd love to come back. Wasn't that super? If you've enjoyed this vlog, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. If you want to find out anything else that we could help you with, please drop us a question. Until next time, take care everyone. Angela.